What's up guys, it is Maxwell with the next War Recap video, and of course we have got CWL Week 3 J-Off versus DLZ, but before we get into that I need to mention two things. First of all, we hit 3,000 subscribers, that's pretty awesome. Something that I definitely didn't think about whenever I started YouTube. It's pretty nice, so thank you all for supporting me, subscribing to my channel. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with something for that. I don't have any ideas yet, so if you have any cool ideas what I could do for 3,000, feel free to drop them in the comments. Other than that, I will probably come up with something myself. And second of all, I want to say a big thank you to Snip Alumni. Of course, you may know his YouTube channel Snip Attacks, who retired from Clash a couple days ago. I knew that for a couple more days actually, but yeah, definitely couldn't talk about it. But yeah, shout out to him, everything that he has done for me, for the community, for Clash, overall for War players. It's been awesome and it's been great having him. Shame that he has retired for now. And if you have come over to my channel by his shoutout from his channel, there is of course also going to be War Wales and Mariana Trench videos coming up. But for now I decided to start it off for this War weekend with J-Off. So yeah, let's get right into this recap right here, guys. As you can see, took the loss to DLZ actually for this one, 110-115. We were not too unhappy with that right after war ended. We always knew it was going to be tough for us in this matchup, and yeah, that's just what it proved to be. So as you can see, DLZ coming away with the 11v11 triple, that of course once again by Bucket, so shout out to him, Bucket, taking down my base. I guess it was not smart to run a Hound CC. And yeah, other than that, they left of course 110 on the board, 115 stars. Breakdown for this one was 5-16-19, so yeah, not one or two tens, I believe 110, right? Yeah, of course. So yeah, they left 110 on the board. Taking a look at our side of the map, we two-start all their 11s with 10s, of course, and then left 5 10s on the board. Actually had a couple of dip fails, 2, I believe. Let me check this. Yeah, 2 dip fails, but let's jump right into the first attack actually while I talk about the stats. We're gonna kick off at number 28 with Shoko Fresh, who came in very late with his Town Hall 9 attacks, or what, not very late, but sort of late compared to our other 9s, and actually had to clear a couple of tough bases that were left standing, and he did awesome with this fresh hit over here. So yeah, guys, stats for this war. As I already said, we had 2 dip fails. Unfortunately, they went 9 out of 9 for dips, and then of course got the 11 versus 11 triple as well. 10v10 triples, we had 3, they had 6, but we actually kinda got robbed of 1 triple due to a shrink trap. Oh yeah, I should fill you guys in on this. There was an agreement between both clans to quote unquote not use the shrink trap for this war. So for the people who had built the shrink trap, it was there was an agreement that it would be put in the 12 o'clock corner of each base. Unfortunately, they did not quite do that. On 2 of their bases, they had the shrink trap elsewhere. On 1 base, I believe at 3 o'clock, that actually cost us the 10v10 triple. And on another base, it was at 6 o'clock, which cost us a 9 versus 9 fresh hit triple. So that was a bit unfortunate. But yeah, that's probably also a takeaway from this war for us. If something like this gets implemented into the game, just don't make any agreements, because most likely not everybody is going to be doing it anyway. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Got a couple of our guys as well a bit angry, but it happens, you know. It didn't decide the war, luckily, so it was not that close just because of the 2 dip fails that we had. But yeah, overall a good war for sure. As I already mentioned, we are not at all unhappy with our performance. Did pretty well for ourselves. Yeah, couple of guys were not quite able to put in the amount of work that they usually do as well at Tunnel 10. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is. A loss versus DLZ here in week 3 is not really gonna hurt us for this season, so it's all good. Yeah, as you can see, Shoko Fresh with a very nice attack, a mix of a Golem Bowler and then some surgical Hawks, Loons, all that good stuff to take down number 28 here. My boy Tony going down. Shout out to Tony Mihawk over there, one of my very good friends over in DLZ. Up next we have 25, and take a look. Laura coming in for this one. She actually grabbed the fresh 6-pack this was, so very well done to her. Definitely a very good performance. And I gotta say, I gotta admit defeat whenever I am defeated. On this base, she was like, yeah, I'm going to suicide my heroes over here and then do the Lalo. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. It's like too bunched up. I don't think it's gonna work. And she just did it and absolutely 3-star. So I was definitely wrong about that call. So very well done to her, of course. Coming through with her own plan and taking out Barack Obama, the master base builder over at DLZ. Big shout out to him as well. Yeah, they had tough bases, man. They had tough bases on Town Hall 9. They had tough bases on Town Hall 10. We did pretty good 10v11. I'm gonna get into that a bit later when we show that attack, the 10v11 attack that I will bring you guys a bit later in this video. But yeah, also actually did pretty well 9v9 compared to our first and second week. We were at 58% hit rate 9v9, so that's once again an improvement from last week. And definitely a big improvement compared to the first week. So yeah, I guess overall well done to our Town Hall 9s. DLZ were at 50% 9v9 hit rate. So we kind of beat them on that stat, but yeah, in the long run, they just yeah, overwhelmed us with that 10v10 game. So in case you are wondering about my own attacks, which you maybe are since you are watching my video, I was perfect on my 11th, so I did twice and 3-star twice. And on my 9, I failed the first attack and 3-star the second one. So yeah, there we go. As you can see, Laura's Lalo working nicely here. She's gonna have to worry about the sweepers a little bit, but has that one haste spell left for this wizard tower. So well done to her, as I already mentioned. With the fresh 6-pack against DLZ, she of course knows a lot of the guys as well, so maybe some extra motivation for her. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Barack Obama's base. And then we have got one more Town Hall 9 attack to watch for today, guys, and that is going to be coming by Bento. Of course, also a fresh hit on number 22 right here. And Bento is going to do it Queen Ho style. You know, guys, I actually looked at this base for doing a very similar attack, but I didn't want to do it because it looked too good to me. Like this walk here at the bottom side of the base, it looked too good to me. I thought there would have to be a trap. So I actually looked at this very early in war, but then decided not to do it with Queen Ho because I thought it looked so good. There's so much value at the bottom here for Queen Ho. So for that reason, I decided not to do it actually. But Bento just went for it, and as you guys probably already saw, it worked out very nicely for him. So yeah, let's see. He has got 2 rage spells, he's got 2 heal spells and 2 poison spells, so the standard spell combination for Queen Ho, of course, is gonna deal with the Clan Castle. The Clan Castle actually sort of split up, which was good for him in this case. The Baby Dragon and the Valkyrie, though, they are dealing so much damage, and now he's gonna make his way down here towards the enemy AQ. The Expo is looking like it will probably reach the healers, but the sweeper could actually really help him out by blowing the healers out of range of the Expo. Let's see, catches a black bomb over there. See, that was what I was scared of, like a couple of troll black bombs here at the bottom, because this walk just looked too juicy, so that really was to be expected. Pops the Queen ability right there, gets all the value that he needed. I'm really curious to see if there's going to be more bombs. There was another red bomb there as well. Anyways, he starts in with his Hawks and also takes care of that corner hut over at 12 nicely. There goes the first heal spell, healing right into the middle of that base. Hoggy's taking out the Expos, of course, going to be good news for the healers, because the Expo is not going to continue to take down the healers. The air defense is going to attempt to, but not get the healer down. And yeah, overwhelming this base. Hawks able to deal with the rest of the defenses here. Very well done to Bento, and I guess I was wrong on my prediction again. Hashtag RIP Maxwell. Yeah, definitely could have queen-hoed that, as you guys could see. Alright, we had 3 10v10 triples, and the first up's gonna be Arin coming in right here. Pretty good base, actually, so sort of sad to see it go, but it's a 10v10 triple, so base held up, I believe, 2, 3, 4 times, something like that, so yeah, as you guys know, DLZ always with very, very good bases, and that was the case once again here. Arin is going to Queen Ho this one as well. So guys, the Queen Ho at Town Hall 10 also in full effect, working strong. So let's see Queen is going to have her way with this 6 to 9 o'clock side of the base. Let's go to ×2 speed while he's only queen walking, because we kind of all know how that looks. Let's see, there goes the Rage Bell. Opens up that compartment. The goal of that, of course, to get both of the enemy heroes as well as the bomb tower out of the way, which is some super good value. Clan Castle has a Golem and a Loon, which makes queen charging a little bit easier than Lava Hound and the Loon. Although the queen takes quite a while to take down the golem, of course. She actually gets one of the expos before she targets the golem. That was really fortunate. Kiwi Walk now in effect here at 9 o'clock is going to take out a cannon actually, and then looks like they are going to grab an air defense as well. So that is pretty good for pathing. First off though, the two Wizzies are going to finish off this elixir storage. Here come the hasted loons onto the Inferno Tower. That is always so nice if you can do that. And you probably almost should in every case. And yeah, now he's just going to come in with the Hawks, of course. Sort of a two-finger drop here. And the pathing, as you can see, for the Hawks is very, very nice. Sends in some more level 7 Hawks from the Clan Castle. Queen is using her ability as she is in Inferno range. She's going to attempt to make her way through a wall, but not going to be too successful, as she is going to die to the Teslas before. But that, of course, turns this attack into a more awesome with the healer switching to the Hawks. And yeah, and in the end, pretty big overkill here. Didn't have the most cleanup with him, actually, although we see a couple of smart minions onto these storages. And yeah, overall, a very nice hit on number 21, so well done to Arin. Up next is number 20 already, where we have got Richard coming in. Richard once again getting a 10v10. You guys will remember that he got the 10 vs 10 6-pack last week, so once again, Richard able to grab a 10 vs 10 triple, although he was not quite happy with his performance this war because he got only one. That's what he told us a bit later. But yeah, anyways, still very, of course, always very awesome if you can even get one 10 vs 10 triple. All right, so let's see. The queen is going to be doing work. He opens up this compartment right here to charge 2 air defenses out of the base, and then just pathing and a couple more point defenses as well. BK is going to use the ability soon-ish. The queen, yeah, there we go. The queen is going to deal with that air defense. Of course, she's going to get one archer tower, and then Richard is going to dragon this base actually. Couple loons in. He has those 2 minions over there just to improve the funneling, to have the dragons not go outside the base later in the raid. AQ still going strong, taking out that archer tower. She's gonna pop the ability to get the rest of this elixir storage. Or actually, no, to get through the. Oh no, yeah, I remember. That was the raid where I thought, did he do that on purpose? But he definitely did, because as you can see, the Clan Castle range, Queen would have lured out the Clan Castle had he popped the ability, and he didn't want to have the Lava Hound or a Golem float around on the base and distract the dragons. So that's why Richard purposely decided not to use the Queen ability right there. Okay, so we got that wrapped up as well. And this attack actually ended up being a huge overkill, guys. He had so many spells for his dragons. Had a very nice mini Lalo over at 12 o'clock, taking out the remainder of the air defenses for this base. And yeah, overall, the dragons were just not able to be stopped. One more haste spell left in the back. He's going to be placing that. And take a look how quickly the dragons breathe their way through this base here. Looks very easy. It is, of course, not easy. And yeah, very, very sexy hit to Richard. Yeah. So where is this other base? Is it this one? No, is it this one? This one? Somewhere right here, as you guys can see. Also a huge shout out to Lord Babak with the 99% here. This one was the base where the shrink trap actually screwed us over. So yeah, anyways, our last 10v10 came on number 11 by, once again, Jojo, of course. Jojo having a bit of a rough day yesterday, it's safe to say. I'm not gonna share any more information on that, but yeah, still getting a 10v10. You will have to take a look, guys, at the Town Hall Archer Tower down here. Baby Dragon tanking for the Bowler, as the Bowler bounces down that Archer Tower, and with the last shot, the Bowler gets the Archer Tower. There goes the Town Hall. AQ is going to be taking out this air defense. After that, she's going to deal with the cannon. The Baby Dragon is going to grab himself one more army camp, so gets that. I was almost about to say still in the night mode from yesterday's video. gets that 1 extra percentage point, but that of course insignificant. And then in we go with a king, a giant. What's what I meant to say? A giant, the king. 1 Valkyrie to trigger bombs, hopefully, and then just a host of bowlers to clear out this section of the base right here. They did a pretty good job actually getting those buildings down. This kill squad was sort of, I don't know, like he attempted it one more time before and it got way less value, and this time it did end up working out. So yeah, lures the Lava Hound away nicely. Has 2 hounds left, and then of course a whole host of balloons. Pathing, as you can see, very straightforward now. Just needs to go heavy in the beginning here to take out the Inferno Tower, and then the Expo, that is very important. There we go, loons right into the Sweeper Expo, and the rest of that pathing did end up, yeah, working out very nicely for him. And at this point you can already see it's going to be an overkill. He also swagged a spell, a haste spell, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, he swagged the haste spell, so very nicely done to Jojo, taking out Chan over there on the other side of the base. And that is going to bring us to the last attack for today, and that is going to come by Kathy this time. 10 versus 11, guys. Fresh hit on base number 2. Shout out to Fabi, by the way. This is, of course, Fabi's base. Yeah, and getting taken out. Free trade on those mortars. Actually, maybe 1 loon could have worked, but of course... expecting black bombs here, and this attack is spam Lalo, so clearly not very really gearing against that with this base. The 2 hounds go on in front to tank those air defenses, soak up any eventual traps, but of course these days we don't see too many traps, air traps inside the middle of the base. They are mostly spread around the outsides, trying to troll baby dragons for percent or yeah, anything else like that. Getting the Eagle Artillery out of the way is so valuable with this attack, because then you can like just send in your minions and have them slowly but surely take out all those percentage points that you need, create the funnel for the heroes to get the Town Hall. So yeah, so nice to get down the Eagle Artillery, even gets the 2nd Inferno Tower here. So yeah, very nice Lalo by Kathy. Tesla's gonna pop there and avoid the gold storage getting taken out. In she comes with the wall breakers, opens up all these sections of walls. Then we've got some more left. Out comes the Lava Hound and Balloon, actually, but that wall is going to get opened up, and now she could just send in the King maybe on the Town Hall. King would probably be able to get it, also as the Queen. So yeah, just gonna deal with the Lava Hound first. There goes the Baby Dragon, taking out the Lava Hound. Poison spell goes down for all those lava pups. So very patient, very nice attack here. And yeah, in come the heroes. They deal with the rest of it. They take out the Town Hall and get a couple more percentage points after that. And then that's gonna do it for this attack. A very nice hit, as I already mentioned. Very patient, and yeah, this base clearly not gonna be used again. It's just too easy with Lalo. So yeah, there you guys go. I wanted to talk about the 10v11 stats. That's right. 10v11, we went 5 out of 12, 42% hit rate. They went 4 out of 10, and then of course did the 11 versus 11. So 42% hit rate for us, 40% hit rate for them. Very much improved, I gotta say, for DLZ. Very good job by both sides, 10 versus 11. And yeah, of course they outperformed us 10v10. 3 more 10v10 triples, and then also outperformed us with their 11s, because they did not fail a dip and got an 11v11. And we didn't, and that's your difference right there, guys. That's gonna do it for the recap. Quite a few videos to record today, as you guys know, because the replays are gonna be gone soon, but don't worry, I'll get it done. More videos coming up on the channel soon, including war whales and all that good stuff, so stay tuned, and until next video, I will see you all later. Peace out.